This question is asking us to work with a cubic equation, power 3, and it's asking us to use trial and improvement to find the solution to one decimal place. So again, it's important we recognise we want the final answer to have just one decimal place in it. It's given us a clue that the solution is between 5 and 6. If it didn't give you a clue, then you just try numbers until you find something that gets close to 125 and so forth, and work from there. So it seems logical, because it says between 5 and 6, that we try 5.5, the halfway. So show a little bit of method so you can be clear what you're doing, and also you get your method marks just in case you make a mistake on your calculator later and so forth. So we're going to work out each of these values, and then we're going to consider, are we close, by thinking about, are we high or low compared to the 125 we want. So we're going to try 5.5 first, and the question says that we're going to cube that 5.5. So we're doing 5.5 cubed, take away 2 times, so 5.5 cubed, take away 2 times 5.5, because replacing the x with the value we chose. That gave us an answer of, so 5.5 cubed, take away 2 times 5.5, 155 point something, doesn't really matter what that was, so just put down a couple of them, so 37, and that's too high, so that's no good at the moment. So we need to come down. It's quite a way off, so I'm going to go for 5.3 next. So 5.3 cubed, take away 2 times 5.3. So again on our calculator, so 5.3 cubed, take away 2 times 5.3 equals, so 138.27. Again high, but only slightly now, so 5.2. So 5.2 cubed, again we're just choosing numbers with one decimal place because the question was talking about one decimal place. So 2 times 5.2, so 5.2 cubed, take away 2 times 5.2, 130.2, so still high. So we try 5.1, so 5.1 cubed, take away 2 times 5.1, so 5.1 cubed, take away 2 times 5.1, so 122.45, so we're now low. So basically we've got to the stage now where we found to one decimal place x of 5.2 is slightly high and x of 5.1 is slightly low. We need to make a choice, and the way we must do that is to try the halfway number between those two, so 5.15, and so this is basically our check for choice. So 5.15 cubed, take away 2 times 5.15, so 5.15 cubed, take away 2 times 5.15. So that gave an answer of 126.29, so that was slightly high. Now because that's slightly high, that means we then choose the lowest value, because that means the lower one was slightly closer to 125 than the other one. So that tells me to choose x equals 5.1. So we're going to put on our answer line x equals 5.1. Okay. So basically then, trial improvement, you try the numbers until you find something that's just above and below, and then once you've found the ones that are just above and below, you check by going halfway between those. If the answer then is high, then you choose the lowest value of the two you were checking, and if the answer was too low here, then you choose the highest value of the two you were checking. And if we look carefully, we can see that this one is slightly closer to 125 anyway. It's only just over 2.5 away, whereas this one's 5 away. So 5.1 was the closest possible value. But you have to show the check. You can't just look at those numbers and say, well, that's obviously going to be the answer. You have to show evidence of checking to get the 4 marks. So really important with trial improvement, you do that check.